There's a moment, just before dawn, when the world is still, the air is crisp, and a long, low silhouette glides through the mist like a ghost. No engine roar. No gear shifts. Just silence. And motion. This is the all-new 2026 Mercedes-Benz EQS sedan. Not just a refreshed luxury flagship, but a redefined vision of what an electric car can be. And it's not just powerful, it's profound. Over 450 miles of range. A cabin that feels like a private jet fused with a concert hall. And a new generation of AI-powered tech that learns your habits, anticipates your needs, and makes every drive feel effortless. This isn't just Mercedes' most advanced sedan, it's their most important. Because the EQS has always been the benchmark for electric luxury. And now, with a major 2026 refresh, it's pushing the boundaries even further. From the moment it appears, with its illuminated grille glowing like a halo, its digital light headlights painting the road ahead, you know this is different. It's not pretending to be a combustion car. It's embracing the future. Quietly, elegantly, and with absolute confidence. Today, we're diving deep into the updated EQS sedan. From its sleek aerodynamic design to its futuristic cockpit, from its whisper-quiet performance to its cutting-edge battery tech, we'll break down how far it goes, how fast it charges, and whether it can truly stand toe-to-toe with the likes of the Lucid Air, BMW i7, and Tesla Model S. And by the end, you'll know, is this the most advanced electric sedan on the planet? Or is it so refined that it forgets to excite? Let's find out. Let's start with the way it looks, because the 2026 EQS doesn't just carry on the legacy of Mercedes' electric lineup, it elevates it. At first glance, it's unmistakably a Benz. That long hood, the wide stance, the confident posture, but everything about it feels evolved. Smoother. More intentional. The overall length is 208.8 inches, width 77.0, height just 56.3, making it slightly longer and wider than before, with a roofline that flows into the trunk like water. And with a drag coefficient of just 0.20, it's the most aerodynamic production car in the world. Yes, even lower than the Lucid Air. That's not just impressive. It's engineering artistry. Every curve, every panel, every vent has a purpose. This isn't just about looking good, it's about cutting through the air like a blade. Up front, you're greeted by the updated illuminated Panamericana grille, now with a more refined light pattern and a cleaner, more modern look. It's not just for show, it houses sensors for driver assistance and adaptive cooling for the battery and motors. On either side are the ultra-slim, full LED digital light headlights, now with enhanced projection capabilities. These aren't just headlights. They're intelligent projectors. They can cast animations onto the road, display turn indicators on the pavement, and even avoid blinding oncoming drivers by selectively dimming individual pixels. It's like having smart headlights with a PhD in physics. Now, step back and take in the profile, because this is where the EQS truly shines. That long hood, the short rear deck, the fastback roofline that flows seamlessly into the trunk. The doors open with a soft click, revealing frameless windows and flush door handles that pop out when you approach. And look at those wheels. 20-inch forged alloys on the base model, 21-inch on the AMG line, wrapped in low rolling resistance tires, filling the arches perfectly. They're not just stylish, they're lightweight and aerodynamically sculpted, with optional aero covers to further reduce drag. The side profile is defined by a single sharp character line that runs from the front fender all the way to the taillights. Clean, uninterrupted, and purposeful. No clutter. No unnecessary vents. Just smooth, flowing surfaces that guide the eye from front to back. And check out the rear quarter windows. They taper into the C-pillar with a subtle crease that echoes Mercedes' classic design language, but with a modern twist. Around back, the story continues. You've got a full-width LED light bar. Not just a strip, but a dynamic display that animates when you unlock the car and pulses when you brake. The trunk lid is smooth and uncluttered, with a subtle lip spoiler for downforce. And the rear diffuser? Pure style, no exhaust to hide of course, but it gives the car a planted, aggressive stance. The license plate is centered, clean, and framed by the wide track. And under the skin, the rear motor and battery are perfectly balanced, giving the car near 50-50 weight distribution. critical for handling and stability. And let's talk presence, because the EQS isn't trying to scream for attention. It's confident, understated, and elegant. It doesn't need a roaring engine or a massive grille to prove itself. It's for the executive who values subtlety over flash, the tech CEO who wants innovation without pretense, and the driver who appreciates silence, refinement, and sophistication. This is a car for people who care about design, efficiency, and real-world usability. It's a daily driver with long-distance comfort, a tech showcase that doesn't feel overwhelming, and a statement that says, "I've arrived," without saying a word. Now, let's step inside, because if the exterior is a masterclass in modern elegance, the interior is where Mercedes truly flexes its muscles. Sliding into the cabin, the first thing you notice is the space. Despite its sleek, low roofline, the EQS feels huge inside. That's thanks to Mercedes' EVA2 platform, designed from the ground up for EVs, with no transmission tunnel, no engine block steering room. The result: a wheelbase of 126.4 inches, longer than a Rolls-Royce Ghost, which means rear legroom that's nothing short of first class. Even at 6'3", I had over 8 inches of space between my knees and the front seat. And the ceiling. That panoramic glass roof stretches from the base of the windshield all the way to the rear window, making the cabin feel like a lounge in the sky. The materials: luxurious, sustainable, and impeccably finished. You've got optional Napa leather, soft, rich, and available in Mojave beige, obsidian black, or porcelain. Or go for the eco-conscious Dinamica microfiber, made from recycled materials, that feels just as premium. Real open-pore wood trim on the dash and doors. No fake plastic here. Brushed aluminum accents. Every surface you touch feels expensive, tightly assembled, and thoughtfully placed. No squeaks, no rattles. Just precision craftsmanship that rivals the best in the business. Now, look at the dash, because this is where Mercedes truly pushes the envelope. Dominating the center is the new Hyperscreen, standard on higher trims, now even more advanced than before. It's a single 56-inch curved glass display that spans the entire width of the dashboard, integrating 3 screens into one seamless surface. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a 17.7-inch central infotainment screen, and a 12.3-inch passenger display. It's not just beautiful, it's functional. The interface is clean, responsive, and powered by Mercedes' latest MBUX software. Now faster, smoother, and more intuitive than ever. And here's the genius part: AI-powered personalization. The system learns your habits, when you like to precondition the cabin, what music you play on your commute, even how you adjust your seat. It anticipates your needs, surfacing the right controls at the right time. Want to adjust the climate? It appears before you even think to tap. Need navigation? It pops up as you start driving. It's not just smart, it's thoughtful. And with over-the-air updates, the car gets smarter over time, adding new features, improving voice recognition, and enhancing safety systems without ever visiting a dealership. Below that, near the center console, is a beautifully crafted touchpad with haptic feedback and physical shortcut buttons for drive modes, climate, and charging. It's angled perfectly toward the driver, minimizing glare. And speaking of lighting, the ambient system here is next level. You've got 64 color options, with zones that can be customized independently. Want a soft blue glow on the footwells and a warm amber on the dash? Done. There's even a mood light feature that shifts colors based on driving mode. Cool blue in efficiency, warm red in sport. It's not just mood lighting, it's an experience. Seating: plush, supportive, and available with massage, heating, and ventilation. The front seats are 20-way power adjustable, with excellent bolstering for long drives. In the back, even better. Thanks to that long wheelbase and flat floor, rear passengers get limo-like legroom. And the rear seats are heated, cooled, and equipped with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and even a rear touchscreen for adjusting settings. This isn't just a driver's car, it's a full family luxury machine. Storage: surprisingly practical. There's a deep center console with wireless charging, 2 USB-C ports, and enough room for your phone, wallet, and keys. The door pockets are wide, the glove box is deep, and the rear armrest has cup holders and controls for the rear passengers. And despite being a performance machine, it's got a real trunk, 16.0 cubic feet, which is more than a Tesla Model S. Plus, there's a front trunk, or frunk, with another 3.5 cubic feet of space. That's enough for groceries, a carry-on, or charging cables. For a car this sleek, it's shockingly livable. Now, let's talk tech, because if the design and interior are impressive, the technology is where the EQS truly separates itself from the pack. Mercedes has equipped the 2026 EQS with one of the most advanced tech suites on the market. And it's all designed to make your life easier, not more complicated. Starting with driver assistance. Drive Pilot, now upgraded to Level 3 capability in select markets, allows for hands-free driving at speeds up to 37 miles per hour in traffic. It uses a combination of cameras, radar, ultrasonic sensors, and LiDAR to deliver confident, smooth automation. It can handle lane changes, on-ramp merging, and even stop-and-go traffic with near-human intuition. And if you take your hands off the wheel too long, a gentle chime reminds you to stay focused. No harsh disengagements. But it's not just about automation, it's about connectivity. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, fully supported, both wireless. Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates, all standard. You can update the car's software while you sleep, adding new features, improving performance, or enhancing safety without ever visiting a dealership. Mercedes has already rolled out multiple major updates since launch, improving everything from voice recognition to battery management. Voice control. Hey Mercedes wakes the system instantly, and it understands natural speech. Hey Mercedes, lower the temperature and play some jazz. Done. Hey Mercedes, find the nearest charging station with restrooms. On screen, it even recognizes multiple user profiles, so the car knows who's driving and adjusts seating, mirrors, and preferences automatically. And then there's the Mercedes Me app, your digital key and command center. Lock or unlock the car from your phone. Precondition the cabin before you get in. Monitor charging status. Activate the welcome lighting sequence. You can even honk the horn or flash the lights if you're trying to find it in a crowded parking lot. It's seamless, intuitive, and deeply integrated. One of the coolest features. The welcome light sequence. When you approach the car, the headlights and taillights animate in sync, the doors unlock silently, and the interior glows to life, all without pressing a button. It's not just convenient. It's emotional. It makes you feel like the car is happy to see you. And for those who love personalization, the EQS lets you save multiple driving profiles, customize screen layouts, and even set preferred charging times to take advantage of off-peak electricity rates. This isn't just a car, it's a smart, connected lifestyle device. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Performance. Because all the luxury and tech in the world mean nothing if the car doesn't deliver when you stomp the throttle. And here, the Mercedes-Benz EQS doesn't just deliver, it glides. Under the skin, you've got two main variants: the EQS 450 Plus and the AMG EQS 53. The 450 Plus features a single rear motor producing 355 horsepower and 413 lb-ft of torque. Efficient, smooth, and perfect for daily driving. The AMG EQS 53? That's the firecracker. Dual motors, AMG-tuned suspension, rear-biased AWD, and a massive 658 horsepower with 700 lb-ft of torque. That's more than a Lamborghini Urus. And it's a luxury sedan. And the numbers, they're impressive. The AMG EQS 53 hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. The 450 Plus does it in 5.9. Top speed: 130 miles per hour for the 450 Plus, 155 miles per hour for the AMG. Electronically limited, of course. And it does it all with a calm, almost eerie composure. There's no drama, no wheel spin, no lurching. Just a relentless surge of acceleration that pins you to the seat. It's not violent, it's authoritative. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The handling, razor sharp. The EQS gets adaptive air suspension with rear-wheel steering, up to 10 degrees of counterphase steering at low speeds for tighter turns, and in-phase at high speeds for stability. The result: A car that feels smaller than it is, dancing through corners with precision and balance. The steering is weighted perfectly, not too light, not too heavy, with real feedback coming through the wheel. And the brakes? Massive steel discs with optional carbon ceramics on the AMG, bringing this 5,700-pound beast to a stop from 60 miles per hour in just 112 feet. That's supercar territory. And the best part? It's comfortable. Even in Sport Plus mode, the ride is supple, soaking up bumps and imperfections without crashing or jittering. Switch to efficiency mode, and it glides over the road like a magic carpet. There's no noise, no engine roar, no tire hum, no wind whistle. Just silence, broken only by the subtle whir of the motors and the soft thump of the suspension. It's serene, calming, and yet, at any moment, you can unleash pure fury with a flick of your right foot. In real-world driving, it's a dream. On the highway, it's whisper quiet, with minimal wind or road noise. The suspension soaks up expansion joints and potholes without drama. In the city, it's easy to maneuver despite its size, thanks to tight turning circles and excellent visibility. And on twisty back roads, it handles with surprising poise. Body roll is minimal, turn-in is sharp, and the all-wheel drive system keeps you planted through corners. This isn't just a long-range cruiser, it's a genuinely engaging driver's car. Now, let's talk about the battery. Because what good is all this power if you can't use it without constantly plugging in? The 2026 EQS packs a 108 kWh lithium-ion battery pack, slightly larger than before, and optimized for longevity and efficiency. And thanks to the 400-volt architecture, it's incredibly efficient. EPA estimated range? Up to 453 miles for the EQS 450 Plus, and 385 miles for the AMG EQS 53, slightly less due to higher performance tuning. That's more than a BMW i7, more than a Genesis electrified G90, and competitive with the Lucid Air Pure. In real-world driving, we saw around 410 miles on a mixed highway and city route, which is outstanding for a 650 horsepower machine. But the real magic is in charging. With 200 kilowatts peak charging capability, the EQS can add up to 180 miles of range in just 10 minutes. We timed it. From 10% to 80% in 25 minutes and 30 seconds. That's not the fastest in class, but it's still quick enough for a coffee break. It uses the CCS standard, but Mercedes also offers a free adapter for Tesla's NACS network, meaning you can plug into the vast majority of superchargers across the US. And with the upcoming integration into the Tesla network, EQS owners will have access to over 15,000 chargers nationwide. No range anxiety here, just freedom. Now, let's be real, no car is perfect. So let's break down the pros, the cons, and how it stacks up against the competition. 3 major pros. First, the interior and tech. The hyperscreen, the build quality, the AI-powered MBUX system. It's a complete package that feels like the future. Second, the ride comfort. The EQS is one of the most serene electric sedans on the market, perfect for long-distance travel. Third, the range. At over 450 miles, it beats most rivals in real-world efficiency. Now, the cons. 1. The charging speed. At 200 kilowatts, it's slower than rivals like the Porsche Taycan or Audi A6 e-tron, which support 270 kW+. 2. The driving dynamics. While the AMG version is quick, the base model feels a bit too relaxed, not as engaging as the BMW i7 or Lucid Air. And the competition. The Tesla Model S offers quicker acceleration and faster charging, but it lacks the refinement and design elegance of the EQS. The BMW i7 is more driver-focused and fun to drive, but it's less luxurious. The Lucid Air has more range and more power, but it's less established. So where does the EQS win? In comfort, luxury, and real-world usability. It beats the i7 in quietness. It outshines the Model S in interior innovation. But it lacks the third-row seating of an SUV, and it's not as sporty as some rivals. So, final verdict? The 2026 Mercedes-Benz EQS sedan, refreshed, refined, and reimagined, isn't just a great electric sedan, it's a landmark achievement. It proves that an EV can be luxurious, efficient, powerful, and stunningly beautiful, all at once. It's for the driver who wants the pinnacle of German engineering without sacrificing comfort. For the tech enthusiast who craves innovation. For the luxury buyer who wants something rare, special, and forward-thinking. But is it for everyone? No. If you need over 500 miles of range, if you're on a tight budget, or if you want a more engaging driving experience, this might not be your car. But if you want the perfect blend of silence, sophistication, and silent power, the EQS sedan is as close as it gets today. So, what do you think? Is this the most advanced electric sedan on the road? Would you trade some speed for that level of luxury and comfort? Or would you go for something more driver-focused? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and comment below what car you want reviewed next.